Chapter 1, Section 7, Multiplying and Dividing Integers. The objective of this lesson is to learn to multiply and divide integers. Now, when you multiply two numbers, the sign of those numbers you are multiplying determine whether the product is positive or negative. Now remember, product means the answer to a multiplication problem. There are three examples for multiplying. If the factors both are positive, such as 3 times 5, a positive 3 times a positive 5, the product is going to be positive. If one of the factors, just one of the factors, is negative, such as 3 times negative 5, the product will be negative. If both of the factors are negative, such as negative 3 times a negative 5, the product will be positive. So both positive, your answer will be positive. One of them negative, your answer will be negative. If both are negative, your answer is positive. Now, when you divide two numbers, the sign of the numbers you are dividing determine whether the quotient, or the answer, is positive or negative. If both of the divisors are positive, such as 15 divided by 5, your quotient will be positive. If just one of the divisors is negative, such as 15 divided by negative 5, the quotient will be negative. If both of the divisors are negative, such as negative 15 divided by negative 5, your quotient will be positive. Now, I'd like you to take a look at this example here, the word both. When we are multiplying and both are positive, our product is positive. Now let's look down here. If both of the factors are negative, such as negative 3, negative 5, our product is positive. So both positive, our answer is positive. Both negative, our answer is positive. In this column, if both, when dividing, are positive, our quotient is positive. If we look down here, if both are negative, our quotient again is positive. So, both factors positive when multiplying, our answer is positive. Both factors are negative when multiplying, it's positive. Both, when dividing, are positive, our answer is positive. Both are negative when dividing, our answer again is positive. So, when multiplying and dividing, if the sign of the numbers are the same, if they're both the same, either positive, both positive, or both negative, our answer, whether that be division or multiplication, it will be a positive answer. If just one of the numbers is negative, if just one of our numbers is negative, our product will be negative or our quotient will be negative. So both numbers positive, both numbers negative, our answer will be positive. If only one is negative, then our answer will be negative. Let's take a look at these examples. Letter A, negative 6 times 4. Let's first decide the sign of our product. Only one of the numbers is negative, so that means our answer, or our product, will be negative. Now we simply take 6 times 4 and we end up with 24. Our product is negative 24. In letter B, negative times negative. So they're both negative, so that means our product will be a positive. 8 times 5 is 40. So our answer, our product here, is positive 40. Letter C, negative 18 divided by 2. Only one of these two numbers is negative, so we know that our quotient will be negative. Simply take 18 divided by 2, and our quotient comes out to be negative 9. In letter D, negative 25 divided by 5. Only one of these is negative, so our quotient will be negative. 25 divided by 5 comes out to be 5. Now let's take a look down here. We've got 3 times the difference of negative 6 and 12. Now first, we need to simplify. what's in parentheses. So we try to do any math we can inside the parentheses first. So first we're going to keep the negative 3 on the outside. Now notice that inside we're asked to subtract. We can change a subtraction problem into an addition problem by the process of adding the opposite. Now there were 3 steps when we add the opposite. The first number stays the same. So the first number of the subtraction problem is negative 6. That stays the same. The subtraction becomes addition. And the last step is change the second number to its opposite. The second number is 12. Now remember, this is a subtraction sign, so that makes this a positive 12. The positive 12 becomes a negative 12. So we change the problem to 3 times the sum of negative 6 and negative 12. We have to continue to simplify what's in the parentheses. So I want to work with negative 6 plus a negative 12. So we're going to add what's in the parentheses. Negative 6 plus a negative 12. So I have a negative 6 and I am getting more negatives. So it's going to come out to be a negative 18 inside the parentheses. Now the only math operation left is to multiply. So I have 3 times a negative 18. I have a positive times a negative. So only one of them is negative. So I know that my product is going to be negative. Now I'm going to take 3 and I'm going to multiply it by 18 and I come up with 54. So my product will be negative 54. In this last example, negative 7 times the difference of 5 and 12. We want to simplify what's in parentheses first. If you take a look at what's in parentheses 5 minus 12, we can change that subtraction problem into an addition problem by adding the opposite. So negative 7, we're just going to keep that as a negative 7 right now. Inside the parentheses, the steps when adding the opposite. The first step is the first number, which is 5, stays the same. Subtraction becomes addition. 12 becomes negative 12. Now we still need to continue to simplify within the parentheses. So negative 7, we'll keep that on the outside for now. So I have 5 plus a negative 12. Now these signs are different, so that means I'm going to find the difference of 12 and 5. The difference of 12 and 5 is 7. But because 12 is farther from 0, I'm going to use its sign in front of the 7 inside the parentheses. So 5 plus a negative 12 comes out to be negative 7. Now we're going to solve by finishing the multiplication. I have negative 7 times a negative 7. The signs are the same. They both are negative, which means my product will be positive. 7 times 7 is 49.